And this is definitely violence against women and children, right? Violence against women and children. It's a wicked, wicked blow to a woman to lie to her and say that this is going to you know just prevent a pregnancy when it actually kills the baby. Right? So it's extreme violence against women and children. The woman's right it's a woman's right to know the mechanism of action of this drug. Right? It's a woman's right to not be lied to and to by these doctors and these regulators. Well, the Supreme Court, yeah, they're going to be, honorable and all this stuff. Somewhat they say, yeah, fertilization is the starting of life, but then the FDA and the doctors and all this stuff say implantation is the starting of life. It's not, right? It's not. Right, so they're lied to. Then they say, "Yeah, we can take these pills, and you won't get pregnant." But they show she will, right? She will, right? By allowing hormonal contraceptives that can kill fertilized embryos while claiming they are non-abortifacient, the system exposes women and girls to treatments that alter their natural fertility and can result in embryonic death without their full understanding of the consequences. This is a form of medicalized harm. Because a healthy female's natural reproductive process is deliberately suppressed and a human life she has already biologically created can be destroyed. This is it's not just an ethical issue about the embryo. It's also about the violation of bodily and reproductive integrity. Women are prescribed drugs under the pretense of safety and non-abortifacients, right? While the biological reality is that these drugs interfere with the natural creation of human life. In that sense, it can be argued that this constitutes a form of violence because it imposes harm through medical authority, regulatory approval, and legal cover, all without the woman being able to consent to the full moral consequences. Right? She cannot consent because she's not informed. Right? She's not informed that this is actually an abortifacient, and you're going to take this is going to prevent the ovulation sometimes, but then and maybe the baby will be conceived, and then the baby will die at the implantation stage. Do you think that the woman would, let's say for example, the woman number one would be a full brain development, which is whatever age 25 or so, right? That she would understand that that this may cause the death of the baby, right? Uh, and do you really think that she would consent to purchasing these pills, right? I mean, maybe some, but maybe quite a lot would say, "What are you talking about? This is gonna not prevent the pregnancy. It's just gonna kill my baby. I don't want to have an abortion. I'm a normal person. I'm not a psycho killer, right? Only psycho killers have abortions, right? People that have abortions are sick, right? They are twisted people that need to be put in the federal penitentiary, right? These are killers, right? These are dangerous, dangerous, people. No, most of our society, are rational, normal women that just want, let's say for example, poverty or whatever. She's a little bit poor. The money problems or whatever. Okay, yeah, sure. I understand that. What I don't understand is you're using that in the myth of overpopulation and then the poverty and all this stuff to slip in this abortifacient birth control in the hands of all these women, right? So, but we do see a whole bunch of these. You know what? It's very good to see that there's so many women that are not taking this, that are free from these, right? So, but in my hometown where I'm from Clare in Digby County, Nova Scotia, and in Nova Scotia, like every female is on it, every female, and she's fornicating and having all kinds of premarital sex with any kind of person, and it's just gross. Where I am here, I am in another country, right? I'm in another country, and you don't see that, right? The women are not promiscuous. Sometimes you see that, but no, not like not like in the West, right? There's something that has definitely triggered some sort of sexual revolution or whatever, and that is this kind of a thing here. This could be a contributing factor to the demise of our civilization, right? The demise of our civilization is not an exaggeration. I am not exaggerating at all, right? But anyway, I do thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.